Hello, hello, hello. My name is Andrea, and this is Geeky Girls Journal. Thank you for tuning in today. We've had a couple issues this morning, but nevertheless, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, you all. So bear with me because I have been having some difficulty, a lot of difficulty this morning with technology. So I had everything set up and I was trying to go live through Restream. I know Restream is not the problem. I believe it's my microphone. Hey, Drip Rip, how you doing? Hey, yeah, first view, you're the first one in this one. I had another live set up, which by the way, I probably should delete because I know that people are going to think that um, I'm doing that one. I should probably go to my page and end it. Sorry, Drip. I have this set up on a contraption because, you know what? I'll just do it later. It's set up on a contraption because my but I think about it, everything has happened this morning. So it started out, my phone stand broke, the one that I purchased last month broke. So now I have to, now my phone is just propped up on something else right now. So hopefully it will not fall during this live. I have it propped up the best way I can for now, for the time being. We're just going to hope for the best, Drip. I don't know what else to do about it. And then after that happened, so I had to try to see what was wrong with the phone stand, try to reach out to the company. That did not work. So then I proceed to try to go on a live right now, and this happens. So I don't know. I'm thinking, I still am not sure why. Okay, so, oh, all right, I just got to take a deep breath. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody else's day going? I'm telling you how mine is going so far. It's going very strange. So yeah, so that happened with the phone stand. It broke. Good morning. I had a hard time getting on. I had a hard time getting on. I had a very difficult time getting on. Let me tell you why. Because, okay, my phone stand broke. That was the first thing that happened this morning. Good morning, Jamia. Good morning. How are you? I'm trying to recover right now. So the live you all that I had set up, I was on there on Restream, and before I went live, I could see that I was having audio issue. I couldn't figure out what the audio issue, what it was coming from, why I was having an audio issue. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, I'm talking, and it kept saying my microphone was disconnected. The microphone's connected, but there's no sound. So it just continued like that for about 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, the live is supposed to start in 30 seconds. I need to go live and just tell people what's happening. So then I'm thinking, okay, let me just keep messing around with the buttons. Nothing happened. I unplugged things, restarted stuff, plug things in, unplug things, changed all the settings, changed the settings back. I mean, everything that I can think of, changed settings back, went out of the internet, came back in the internet, checked the ethernet. I did everything I can think of. Wi-Fi, turned that off, turned it back on, went back in, did the ethernet. I'm like, okay, I have no idea what it is. Then went to my computer setting, still see no problem. But yet and still, no sound. So I just decided, hey, I'm gonna go live and maybe people can hear me. Maybe it's on my end that I can't see the sound. So then I did that, and the ones that were in here for the other live that I had set up said, hey, we can't hear you. And I'm like, I know it's no sound. I don't know what to do about that. I'm working on it. So I don't know. Something's happening. It's a little strange, but now I have my mobile phone, so hopefully, this is going to work. And I have it propped up, so I'm trying not to hit it or do anything. It's on one of my stands, but it's on that stand that I was telling you all that I have that's at an angle. It holds the phone at like a 90-degree angle, and I can see why they created it like that. I purchased this like before I thought anything about being a YouTuber, and it worked out for the time being because it's more like a cradle. But that's the problem now, because it's a cradle. I have to try to tilt it to make it more, at a 90-degree angle, which is why I bought the other one. But the other one, look, let me show you all what happened. Just this morning, remember my TikTok purchase that I bought? Look at it. It snapped right in half. Now, and see, this one was perfect because it stood up vertically. So, back to square one. You hype for Christmas? Of course. I'm always hyped for Christmas. Yes, Jesus' birth that we celebrate, rather. We celebrate that. So let me just press in because this is just not. giving me anything. Um, can you all hear me? I didn't even ask that question. I'm just talking. Can you hear me? I guess you can. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, welcome back, Claire. I saw Claire in there. Claire saw the whole thing going down. Well, part of it. So, good morning. I think YT was glitching because of me. Yeah. Oh, is it? Hers is glitching too? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, official Jamie, but guess I just got to make the best out of this situation. Can you all hear me and see me? I'm not in the best area, but this is where I have to be for today, for right now. I can 100% hear you. All right, good. We're good to go. Thank you. So yeah, the other thing is I had actually pulled something up on my phone that I wanted to share with you all. Wait 1 second. Oh man. I had pulled something up on my phone that I wanted to share with you all, but it would have required me to read my notes because that's where I typed it. Now I can't even do that. I can't even read the notes because I'm using my mobile phone. So, guess got to do that another day. This live has completely shifted, and we'll just freestyle. I guess that's what we'll have to do. So, how's everybody's day going today? If you're new here, welcome to the shenanigans. Welcome to the shenanigans. But, that's all a part of it. That's all a part of it. I guess you cannot. I can only do what I can only do my part and show up. I cannot determine what happens with technology and the internet. I just got to kind of roll with the punches and see what happens and make the best out of this situation. So that's what we're doing today, making the best out of this situation. What are you all up to today? This is Thursday. Today is Thursday, November 21st. If anybody was wondering, who is ready for Thanksgiving? Okay, because I know that Drips kind of passed right past Thanksgiving and asked about Christmas. And I feel like that's the way it's going in a lot of areas. Like I see people putting up Christmas decorations now. I mean, people are putting up Christmas decorations and we haven't even had Thanksgiving yet. I see no problem with that. But I'm just saying, are we celebrating Thanksgiving or what are we doing? What are you all doing? Are you celebrating Thanksgiving? Are you getting ready for the feast, having family members over? What are we doing? Me, I do celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's going well so far. I'm about to shampoo my hair. Oh, you're about to shampoo your hair. And what hairstyle you doing, Jamie? Are you doing that when you have it out and fluffy and cute? What you doing? Or is it a secret? Hey, Jamie from Joshua. So yeah, we're celebrating the holidays. And I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, well, okay, so what are we going to cook? Because I like to incorporate my daughters. Like the past couple years since they're getting older, I have them making their own special dish. Like everybody contributes. What are you making? What are you making? I ask them what do they want to make? Like what do we want the menu to look like this year? How are we going to celebrate? This year I do plan to do something a little differently. I was thinking I should decorate for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving, but I don't know. We're just gonna see how that works out. It might work out, it might not. You know what I mean? Like we might end up doing that. We might not. I'm just gonna play it by ear. I'm not stressing myself out this year trying to figure it out. Okay, I hope that stays. It looks like it might fall, but we're just gonna hope. I just won't touch it. It's propped up real good right now on my daughter's LOL box. It's like her little LOL jewelry box. So hope for the best. Hi, Joshua Gabriel. Don't forget to hit that like button. That's right. Don't forget to hit the like button if you are in here. Don't forget, my Thanksgiving is going to be so. It's going to be so because I have to get 2 teeth pulled. Ooh, 2 teeth pulled on Monday. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Let me see. And that's the Monday. That's this Monday. Let's see. That's the Monday before Thanksgiving. Are you going to be able to eat what you normally eat? Let's see. Monday is the 25th. So that means Thanksgiving is the 28th this year. Is that right? Is Thanksgiving? Welcome all of you. Thank you, Claire. So, ooh, Jamie. I don't know. Have fun with that one. Nah, I really wanted to snow. I haven't seen snow or touched snow in 2 years. It's been 2 years since you haven't touched snow and you really want snow? Me, if I didn't see snow, I'd be happy. I would be happy about that. I think I have seen my share of snow in my life. I don't have to see any more. I like how it looks. It's really pretty, but I don't have to have it. I don't have to have it. Are you from a warmer area, Drip? Like, are you from a warmer area? Because I can't remember. Nope, I will be eating mashed potatoes and ice cream. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Man, no meat. You can't have meat. Guess not, because you'll be in recovery. I've never had, well, no, I was gonna say I've never had teeth pulled, but I have. I had my wisdom teeth pulled, and that may have been a whole different. My lips look like I drank red Kool-Aid or something. Mm. It snowed today on the island. Did it? Did you get a lot of snow or just like a couple inches or something? It's snowing here today. Oh man. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me it's snowing there today. No, 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 no. That means it's gonna come this direction. No snow, no snow. Oh man, I do not want the snow. Every time, see, my mother, she gives me the report and then I can expect to get something similar. Man, y'all getting snow? That's terrible. I don't want the snow. My kids want the snow. They are ready. They're ready for the snow. I'm not. It's cold today too. It is 47 degrees right now. 47 degrees right now. And it's only a high of 51. So it's cold. I don't need the snow. That's cold enough. I don't need the snow. If we got snow and it wasn't cold with the snow, if that were a thing, then I wouldn't mind. But it's the fact that it's so cold. It's just cold. I don't like being cold. Hey, Bud Files, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming back, rather, Bud Files, because you were here. You know, I was having issues with the microphone and issues with the whatever, everything. And nothing was working, so I just decided to leave out and come in through YouTube and do YouTube Live. And the crazy thing is I was actually going to try to connect it to Instagram today because I wanted to try that out to see how I could stream multi-stream on Instagram as well, because the first time I tried that, when they added that feature, it didn't work out. So I wanted to test it again today. And as soon as I did that, that's when I started having the issues. I'm not sure. But the mic, it said the mic decided not to work. So I have to figure that out. Until I figure it out, I'm going to just be doing it like this, which means I have to just come in on YouTube. I can't add other platforms. So I won't multi-stream. Maybe I'll just do like a test run later or something to see how it sounds. Good morning, bud. Welcome back. Hope you had an amazing night and hope you're refreshed to go again today. Good. Hey, girl, Dad, how are you? Hi, Claire. You can have the snow. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. You can have the snow, Claire. You can have the snow drip. Whoever else wants the snow. I should do a poll. Like who likes snow? Who prefers to have snow? Who prefers to have a snow? Put your hands up so we can see you. Let us know in the chat. Who prefers to have snow? Put a 1 if you prefer to have snow. And put a 2 if you could do without snow. And I'm talking about for the holiday season. If you don't want to have snow, if you want snow, put a 1. If you prefer not to have snow, put a 2. I don't have Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat, not even WhatsApp. You don't need them. You don't need them. You don't need them. You have YouTube. That's enough, Claire. The other stuff is, and I'm just surprised to hear that because you're a teenager. You teenagers usually have all the things. Girl, Dad, you said you could do without the snow. I'm with you. I'm with you. Anybody else? I don't see anybody else responding. Girl, Dad, you are the bravest soul. I mean, I already know what Terry makes. No, right. No, 2. Me too. I'm 2 all the way. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All the 2s, no 1. No. I don't want any 1s. No 1s. I know what I was going to. Let me look. Let me see. I know what I was going to talk about. I guess I'll just have to read what I had written down the other day. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to read what I had for today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I can figure out what's happening with the microphone between the time I get off this live and before I have another live tomorrow. Maybe I can figure out why the sound was, terrible. And if I do, then I'll be back on Restream and I'll multi-stream with YouTube and Instagram because I do want to test that out with Instagram. But if I cannot figure it out, then I will be right back here on YouTube like this. This message is held for review. What happened? Oh, Drip putting on. Oh, Drip said all the 1s. Okay, no, that's fine. Another moderator just handled this. Oh, thank you. That must be Jamie on top of it. It says Jamie. Oops. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, so all the 1s, all of you who are showing all these 1s, what happened? Okay, well, why won't it let me go back out then? I don't know. Maybe it has to erase by itself. Okay. Is everybody still here? Because I don't see. Okay, the time's still moving, so I must still be on there. All right, so yes, no. we were talking about snow. Some of you want snow. Well, one person, two people wanted snow, and other people did not want snow. I don't want the snow in because why? I don't. It's too cold. It's too cold without the snow, and it's too cold with the snow. I'm gonna leave that open, and I'm gonna try that later. Let me try to move this back a little bit. I agree, Drip. You and I are on the same page. Only you and Drip too. You two are the only ones that want the snow, Claire, honey. I'll hit snow with a bunch of ones. So do you sled when you get the snow? Do you all go, like, do you do the snow, like the activities, the snow sledding, skiing, whatever it is that you do? Yeah, Claire. Whatever it is that you do you do that? Huh. Let me see. And I feel like, I feel like I am. Good morning, GGJ and chatters. So we're back. Yeah, you saw what happened, TMC. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, TMC. I was having issues with everything. My stand broke this morning, the one that I use all the time for my live. This one right here. Well, the one I use for my phone while I'm on live on the laptop. It broke. So I was really, annoyed by that. And I was trying to get a hold of the company. And they were like, no, you outside the refund period, which is 30 days or something like that. And I'm like, man, I just missed the refund period. So I might still try to reach out to them, which I was trying to do, but I couldn't find a way to do that. So I might have to go online to find their information, then contact them. But I didn't have time to do all that. So then I went to try to set up my multi-stream. I went into the studio to, start the live, and then it was telling me that my microphone wasn't working. So I don't know why I saying the microphone's not working, because I tried everything. I tried different settings. I tried to unplug things. I went in and out. I did a lot of things and it didn't work. Just try your best and then I'll help you a little bit. There you go. Just lay down and pull it on top of you and then put it on your legs. Bro, I'll be in 19-degree temps cold just for snow. What? No, 19 degrees? You must like being cold. Hey, hope you're okay. Welcome, TMC. Oh, you don't have a sled? Hey, VOM, how you doing? Hey, Frugal Mama, how are you? We don't have proper snow on the island. It's more like 1 centimeter, and it just turns into ice. You got to go in and become really dangerous on the roads and stuff. Hello, VOM, how you doing? Good to see you coming in. Yeah, I had to stop the live that I was doing and start this one. Somebody who came in that was here, TMC. Yeah, I had to restart it and just start here YouTube live. I'm not sure what's happening with. It was saying that my mic was not working, so I had to figure out what that was about. I don't know why it was not working. I tried everything, went in, came back out, changed the internet settings. I did everything that I could think about doing. I think I'll just probably try to keep working with it after I get off this slide to try to figure out what the issue is. It shouldn't be that I need a new camera. Thank you for the snack. Got another snack. It shouldn't be that I have to get a new camera or anything because it's relatively new. I'm good. Didn't know you was live saying hello. Yeah, well, hello. I hope you're having a great day. Those were the memories. I just remember when it snowed. I was at my granny's house and my cousins. I watched that cord. Don't step on that cord. Okay. I was at my granny's house and my cousins and all of us just hit each other with snow. It was just, I want to go back. I want to cry. Oh, that's nostalgic. So you're thinking about those moments. No, don't come this way because not this down. Yeah. Just in case you put. Yeah, I have to use it on the phone because my microphone, it's saying my microphone was not working on the. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. Believe in Jesus. Lucifer Lucero, thank you for coming in. Good to see you. I hope you did a thumbs up. Looks like you did do a thumbs up, but that is. Now, see, I don't know. None of us know when the rapture is going to happen, but I do believe in Jesus, and I'm glad that you believe in Jesus. It's pretty interesting, though, that is that your real name or is that just a name you came up with YouTube? Because I'm curious as to if that is not your real name. When I say real name, I'm saying your government name. If that's not your real name, I'm just curious as to why you chose that name for your channels, because it's probably a story behind it. And I'm curious. And if you'd like to know, if you're new here and I didn't welcome you properly, it's because I was trying to work things out in my mind. So welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. If you're new, I'm Andrea. This is the Geeky Girls Journal, and you're in the right place at the right time. So don't forget to like it, share this out, subscribe. If you become a member of this family, and I'd love to have you. So become a member of the family. And yes, yep, yes, yep, Ma. Ava Saxon, hello, how are you? Yes, Terry Mays. So I know I won't be able to do a 3, 4, 5 hour live today. I know that's for sure. Ava Saxon. Um, Ava, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. We love to have more family members so you all can come in and connect. You all, I'm still trying to get myself together a little bit because I told you I was having so many issues before I got on this live this morning. It's ridiculous. That's all I have to say. Can I have, okay, no. Hey, Frugal Mama, how you doing? That was a great, look, Frugal Mama, I love your, them. Okay. First of all, the blanket that you had on this morning, I was like, ooh, that blanket looks warm. I want one of those. That blanket looked really warm with you outside, and you were working it out. So you had a good live this morning. Revelations 3:12, King James Version. Have a great day. You have a great day as well, Lucifer. Let's see. Claire Honey. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up today. Hey, all you amazing people from Claire. Thank you. Yeah, VOM with the heart. Thank you, VOM. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today, VOM? That's what I should be asking. How's everybody doing today? If I didn't ask that question. How's everybody doing today? I did have something that I wanted to read to you all, but it's on my phone in my notes. And I can't do that because I'm using my phone to go live because I can't use the other device that I was using. So no, I have a good moderator in here right now, Drip. I have to get to know you a little bit more before I do that. I generally do not assign people that task when they come in here. I have 1, 2 already, and that's enough for me. That's enough for me to try to keep up with. And one that's here now, Jamie, she does an awesome job. Like, she does things before I even see it. So that's a blessing right there. Like, she blocks those things that, she thinks that I would not want to see. And I think she has a good idea of who I am and what my personality is. So I'm thankful for that. So I just want to keep it there because when I have too many going, it's me. It's not you. It's me. I just need to be able to see what's happening and make sure I don't have too much confusion. I don't like confusion. So no, I can't request that at this moment. And you are welcome, Frugal Mama, pushing my way through. I'm great. That's awesome to hear. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. What I did want to talk about, I can touch it a little bit, and then maybe I can just read what I was going to say yesterday. I can read what I have. But I was thinking about people pleasing. People that people please. And the reason why I was thinking about that is, I'm sorry. Frugal Mama and VOM, anybody else who just came in, do you have plans for the holiday? Are you going to cook and, do it big? Or are you just going to kind of relax and take it slow? I'm wondering. So, people pleasing. I just should wait until tomorrow because I had this whole thing that I wanted to say. I'll make this real relaxed today. I'll make it relaxed today. So we'll talk about the holiday. So for the holiday, who likes ham? Who likes turkey? Put a 1 in the chat if you like ham. If you like turkey, put a 2. If you like both, put all 3. If you like both, put all 3. Or if you plan to have ham for the holiday, if you plan to have turkey, or if you plan to have both, put a 3. So I guess this will be more interactive because I don't want to start the topic of people pleasing and then not have what I want to read to you all, if that makes sense. Let's see, pushing my way through. Farm said good morning. Jamie had all 3. Man, Jamie, that's too bad. You're gonna have both of them, and then you can't even eat it. You have to eat mashed potatoes and ice cream. Ham it is. Yes, I already knew that for you. Ham it is for me too. I put a 1 because I'm having ham. 3, but I'm not cooking. That sounds even better. Relax. Are you going? Who's going to like a family or friend's house, and who is going to host. Like if you're the person that is going to have it at your house or your whatever, then put a 1 in the chat. If you're going to someone else's for the holiday, put a 2. So if you're hosting, if you're having something at your house, put a 1, and if you are going to somebody else's house, put 2. So okay, girl dad, you got a 1. And girl dad cooks. So you gonna be cooking up deliciousness. So you're having, let me see what you say you're having, girl dad. I can't remember. You say you're having um I don't know. Girl dad, are you having um ham or turkey or both? Because I already know you. I think I asked too many questions at one time, didn't I? VOM2. Girl, they said both. Okay. 2, not hosting. Ooh, you okay. All right, I think I know what you're going to do, TM. So, ham. So, it looks like it's kind of even with people. Okay, people, 1 person hosting, 2 people going somewhere. Or 3 people going somewhere. 3, but I'm not cooking. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. I'm cooking this year, but I'm going to have some help. Yeah, my kids, I have them since they're older now. Like I said, they do the different meals, and it works out better that way because that way it's not all on me because I don't feel like doing it all by myself. It takes too long. So when I assign dishes to other people, that works out. That's the best way to do it. How many of you are doing it that way? Like you're gonna have some people contribute to the meal and bring in some dishes. And I already know for the people who are not hosting, maybe you're the person who's taking a meal to, the location as you're going to the location. So let's see. I feel like man, I keep thinking about this people pleasing. People pleasing behavior is confused for being nice. Do you all think that sometimes? And this will kind of be something that we can step into more tomorrow. But I was just thinking about this. Do you all think that the people who are people pleasers or used to be people pleasers, you can answer like that. The people who used to be people pleasers or who feel like they still currently are people pleasers, do you think that sometimes it can be confused with you just being nice? Like maybe you're just a nice person, and instead of, you might not call it people pleasing, but never be a people pleaser. That's right, VOM. That's, oh man, see, this is what I got to talk about tomorrow. Never be a people pleaser. Why do you say that, VOM? If you want to share, why do you say that? I'm looking over there because my baby, my daughter's still sick. Okay, okay. Ask Dad help you. That's not. I still have somebody home from school that's not feeling well. Never be a people pleaser, and I say I agree with it. Let me see. Let me put it. I think I should do a poll. I'm gonna ask the question this way. People won't know who said what. Let me see. Hey. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let's see. All right, start poll. All right, there we go. There's the poll right there. And what happened? And there you go. You can vote. Cast your votes so that we'll know. So actually, this will help me out with tomorrow if it's something I should talk about or not. People, please. It's many reasons they will use in the yeah. I know, Vom. Hashtag VOM. I know because. All right. So I was raised with the thought to. Oh, you're the bomb. I'm glad we're here. Oh, I forgot to tell you all. Don't forget. I think you can still do that here. Just type GGJ because it looks like Nightbot is working. Nightbot is working. So you can type GGJ in order to connect with other people that are here. So you can type GGJ in order to connect with others that are here. And if you want to make a connection and meet some new friends, and you go ahead, click their link, and that way you can connect with each other and, do whatever it is that you do. Please, God, and let him guide your way. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's the best way to go right there, VOM. That's the best way to go, really. Because if you are, and that's what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, man, that's what I want to talk about tomorrow. But if that's the one that you are ultimately trying to please, then you're going to disappoint other people. You're going to end up disappointing other people anyway, because there are things that God wants you to do that other people may not be happy about, because it might require some of your time or a lot of your time. It might require, you to buy. You need your jacket. Get your jacket. It's in the closet. Good job. That's not. They're going out because Yeah, that's good. Close the door. Thank you. Thanks. See you later. Have fun. Bye. All right. Well, that's good. Just to give me time to really have this conversation with you all. So I agree with you, Crystal. I agree with you because, okay. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about, you all. There we go. It fell. And I don't even know what I just did. What did I do? Because it made it. Oh, there we go. Woo-wee. I'm telling you, I'm having a time with this technology today. Let me try to set this up. Okay, it's going to fall again. I know it is. Let me try to fix it. See, if I don't do it that way, then you all see just my head, and it looks a little creepy. Right? Okay. You have to know, and you have to know when to say no. Yeah, yes. You gotta know when to say no and be okay with it. You know what? Forget it. I just might as well go ahead and tell you all, and then I can just read what I had tomorrow because I can't see it right now. I wish I could. Maybe I can pull it up. I just don't think you all will still be able to see me. But I agree with you. You have to know when to say no, and you got to be okay with it. And you have to you have to be okay with it, because if you're not okay with saying no, then you're going to always say yes. You're going to always say yes. And then let's see, wellness with frugal mama. Oh, okay, that's Jamie you're talking about. Yeah, if you're not comfortable with saying no, if you're not comfortable with that no, then you're going to say yes, even in times when you don't want to say yes to that person, right? If that person asks you something and you're tired, and you know you're tired and you don't feel like it, just tell them no. Because if you say yes, now you're going to be like, man, I'm tired. I didn't even feel like going. And you're going to regret saying yes. So instead of trying to say yes just to appease that person and just to, it's a lot happening right now. Just to say yes to appease that person, hey, Elder Derek, how you doing? How are you this morning? I'm Elder Derek. I had something planned today to say, but everything just kind of crumbled. So I'm here. We're here talking, and what I want to talk about was people pleasing, but I wanted to read something, and I'll just do that tomorrow. So we're just kind of having a conversation about people pleasing and VOM. Yes, peace of mind. Peace of mind. So if you're always saying yes to people, you're not going to have that peace of mind. And I've had to learn, that no is a very powerful word. And when you say no, mean no. Like, let your yes be yes and let your no be no. And I see 6 people voted. Okay, I'll look at that survey in a minute. But yeah, let your yes be yes and your no be no. And I say that, and just, you don't even have to go into like a whole explanation about why you said no. Just say no and be comfortable with saying no, right? Because sometimes that no helps you to reclaim your time. Maybe you don't have time to do 500 things for other people. So you just tell them, no, I can't do this right now. Or no, I don't want to do it. And like I said, you don't have to have an explanation. Your no is your no. The reason you said no is because you said no because you wanted to say no, right? You said no because you don't have that time to give, or you know that you have other obligations. So being nice and being people pleasing can sometimes be confused, or it can go hand in hand. Like, maybe you're so nice that you don't want to say no to a person, that you just want to please them because you don't want to upset that person. You don't want to ruffle any feathers. But I'm here to tell you that, especially if you are doing what Crystal mentioned, if you're pleasing God, you are going to make some people upset. I'm telling you right now, because you're going to be giving time to things now that God wants you to give time to. You're going to be devoting your time to that. You're going to be, if you study the scriptures, you're going to be doing that. And they may want to hang out. Hey, you're always reading the Bible, or you're always talking about God, or you're always whatever they say you're doing. When you need to be devoting more time to God, and you need to develop that relationship, but they're not going to see that because they're not in the same space. So they think you're just rejecting them when you're like, no, because I have something greater to fulfill. I have something outside of this that I need to do. What you want me to do right now? I'm sorry, it's just not on my list of importance, right? I don't need to go to that event with you. I don't need to go hang out. I don't need to go do whatever that is that you go for a ride. I don't need to do that. What I need to do right now is be about my Father's business. So yes, there's going to be a conflict of interest. And let me see. I have to hold my phone so it won't fall again. All right, I told you I have it propped up, so bear with me. Pray for me. My phone stand broke. My phone stand broke, and I wasn't having a good time. All right, please God and let him guide your way. Crystal, VOM, you're the reason why I'm saying all this, because you said please God and let him guide your way. I completely agree. You do that, you cannot go wrong. And like I said, you can't go wrong, but you're going to have some people who are not happy with that decision sometimes, depending on what the crowd of people around you look like. If they're also God fearing and they, believe in purpose and all those things that God has for you, they shouldn't have any issue with what you said. But also people getting their feelings, right? From VOM, you have to know. Okay, I read that one. Peace of mind. Hey, sis, I read that. God bless you, sister. I'm just a genuine person, but not a fool. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And you can be and be genuine. And then, that term, people take your kindness for weakness. That's true. It's sad, but true. When you're being kind, which you should be kind, I think you just have to use discretion, and you have to use discernment. Like in this situation, I'm being kind. I'm giving you a no. I can give you a no. And you may view it as unkind because I said no to you, but it's also me setting boundaries. It's also me um, prioritizing. It's also me doing those things that I need to do that may not include what you want me to do. So if I say no, then that just has to be good enough. And like VOM said in the beginning, you just have to be okay with telling that person no. And when you say your no, stick with it. Don't say no and then come back and be like, oh well, unless you had a change of heart, that's okay. But if you said no, you wanted to be no still, but you just changed it and said yes because that person was unhappy with the decision, don't do that. Stick to your guns. I shouldn't say stick to your guns, should I? Stick to what you said and just woman up or man up. Don't be afraid. You got to sometimes just say no. And I learned that when you train people how to, okay, this might sound bad, but it's true. When you often have to train people how to treat you. If you're always constantly saying no, or yes, I'm sorry, if you're always saying yes to that person, yes, 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 they call it a yes man, yes woman. That's what they always expect. They can be like, oh yeah, well she's gonna say yes anyway, and then that almost causes them to take you for granted, in my opinion, because they are, oh, she's gonna say yes no matter what. It doesn't matter what I do. I ask her to do it, she's gonna do it anyway. Let me see what you all are saying. Right? A person will respect your no. I agree, VOM. People pleasing can be an issue, especially in the church. Ooh, don't you do it, Elder Derek. Don't you do it. That's right, fear of being ostracized. Yes, I don't want to say no because, the pastor asked me, or I don't want to say no because the deacon board needs me, or the usher board needs me. No. You got to say no sometimes. Look, God understands, and I agree with that, Elder D. Look, I don't know if you want me to touch that this after what time is it, 11? I don't know if you want me to touch that, but it's so true. And I always think like, okay, if God didn't lead me to do that, I'm not giving you my yes. I'm one of those people that it really takes me thought to commit to something. It really takes me thought. Like, I'm not going to commit to something unless I know for a fact I want to do it. That's the first thing. I got to really know that I really want to do it. Because what can happen is if I gave you my yes and I really didn't have a solid yes, like I really, really was like, it has to be something I'm really like, I really, really want to do it. I really want to be a part of it, because I don't want to commit because it could change later. Well, if it fluctuates and then later I'm like, I don't even want to do it because didn't want to do it from the beginning. So I'm just real honest with that person. Like, this is just not going to be for me. It's not for me. Now, let me see. Right, there it go. Not in the same space. Yeah, you're not in the same space. You're not in the same space. Hey, who's here? God will allow you to know who's who. Yes, he will. God will reveal people and their intentions and their motives and who they are to you. That is discernment. That's discernment. Now, some of you say, hell, I don't have discernment. Well, what's that feeling you get if you're around somebody and you can just, you're like, I feel something different. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't know. Definitely VOM from Claire. Discernment. Good morning, Claire. Samira, hello. Samira is in here? Hey, Samira. Hey, Andrea in chat, checking in and order your books for my daughter. She said she like, yes, I saw that, Samira. Thank you so much for getting it. Did you get it? Did you get the email? Because it was supposed to come directly to you right after you ordered it. And I saw the one you chose. I was like, okay, all right. My daughter's like that face too. So thank you, Samira. I was waiting to do a live so that I can tell you thank you when you came in. So I'm glad you came in today and actually brought it up before I saw it. So thank you for purchasing. I appreciate it. Let me know how she feels about it. Let me know. I'm just interested. Samira, hello. Hello, Andre. Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. VOM said right. Yeah. And I mean, every yes isn't always good, and every no is no. It's not always bad. Right. Right. That's right. Every yes is not always a good yes. Just like I was just explaining, my yes has to really be my yes. It has to be a hard yes, because if I'm saying yes just to make you happy, I don't even really want to do it. I don't really want to do it. And I'm just trying to, like I said, appease you and trying to accommodate you. Then more than likely when I get there, I might be like, if it's something I did not want to do, like I said, if I just did it just like, okay, I'm going to do it to make you happy, then it wasn't a really true yes. It was just a yes with a condition. So that could change. Like, you could say a conditional yes, and then closer to that date, now you're like, I don't even feel like doing it. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to spend my money to do this. Whatever it is. No problem. You're the bomb, everybody. Let's see. This more important now than ever, because people will play on your intelligence. Yeah. Oh, I see. We got 11 votes. Let me see what you all are saying so far in the poll. Are you a people pleaser? Yes. Oh man, well, this is the good conversation I have then. Let me keep it on there. Let me push that back down. How do I put that thing back down? I don't even know how to push it back down. Okay, there we go. So that's interesting. Out of 11 votes, we have more people that say they are a people pleaser. Good morning, Chris. How are you? Listen, you all that have put it in the poll and that have said you feel like you're a people pleaser. I wonder where that comes from, because for me, I feel like I was a little bit of that when I was younger. Now I'm not now. I'm like, listen, no. it rolls right off my tongue really easily. And I think for me, it was growing up. My parents used to always tell us to treat people kindly, treat people with respect, treat people the way that you want to be treated. And for me, I interpreted that as, be kind. And that's why I brought up the people pleasing can be confused with being kind. So in my case, I think I may have confused it with being kind, because I would put people's needs ahead of my own. And I know that's what we're supposed to do as Christians. So maybe that's also why I've, felt the need to say yes sometimes when I didn't want to do things, or, I didn't have a strong no. Now my no is no. I don't care if you like it or not. I don't care how you feel about it. My no is a strong no. It's a no. That's it. That's all. It doesn't affect me. My yes is, yeah, yes, I'll do it. I've thought about it. I can commit to it, because another thing is, I'm a person who, if I commit to something, I'm going to do it unless I get sick or unless I cannot do it, because I thought about it and I weighed my options and I was like, you know what, this is probably the better thing to do. So I commit. I'm not one of those people who will give you just like a loose committal, like, I'm going to commit and then I'm not going to do it. If I commit, I follow through with it. I follow through, and I want to follow through with it. Like I said, it has to be something like I'm sick and I can't do it. Like I really can't perform to the capacity that I wanted to, because I don't like to tell people yes and I really want to do it and then I don't show up. I can't. That's an integrity thing to me. It's an integrity thing. And like I said, I understand people can get sick, things happen. But if I give you my yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Well, at least that's my plan, unless God says differently. So I am very slow a lot of times to commit to things, because I want to make sure that it's really something that I can handle and it's something that just fits my lifestyle. You know what? So I try to be nice to everyone. Christy, I remember you saying that. Hello, my darling. Hey, Peach. Peach is in the building. How you doing, Peach? Everybody, Peach got monetized. If you didn't know, now you know she's monetized. Was I supposed to tell that, Peach? I'm telling it anyway. She told us yesterday she got monetized. So congratulations again, Peach. What's up, beautiful? Good morning, Samira. Peach from Claire, Chris. Hello, everybody speaking. Yes, great topic. This is important. You will be setting yourself up for heartbreak, being a people pleaser. Oh my, VOM, it sounds like you are on this. I need to have you on a panel or something tomorrow talking about this if I can get this thing to work. So yes, people pleasing. What does it stem from for you? If you can think about it, like if you think all the way back, maybe to childhood, like I did. I thought all the way back to my child. I'm like, what is it that made me want to, you know, accommodate the other person and just kind of forget about myself and say, you know what, I don't feel like it. I don't feel good today, but I'm going to do it because I want them to be successful. I want them to be happy or whatever. Instead of thinking about me, like what, I don't feel like doing it, so I won't do it. I'm on that side of it now, but before I was like, oh, that's my friend. I need to be there. Even though the people weren't there for me all the time, I'd be like, okay, I need to be there. I need to support. I want to show up. And I will often do things, and then sometimes it backfired in my face. And then as to be honest with you, as that happened more, and I started seeing people for what they really were, and I started seeing that I was the one who was giving a lot and then wasn't getting stuff back, and I'd be like, okay, I'm being real kind, but I'm not getting that back in return. So as I started seeing that and started seeing true colors, when I say true colors, I start really seeing the character of a person. Not everybody, because not everybody is like this. I'm saying some of the ones that I encountered. I would start seeing their true character, which, to be honest, like at some point in their relationship, I felt something. I'd be like, something is off. I don't know what it is. I got to figure it out. So I think that was my turning point. That's what made me decide, listen, I don't have to say yes. I don't have to say yes. And I didn't even say yes all the time. I think I said yes sometimes more than I should have. I say yes sometimes more than I should have. So now it's, if I feel a no, it's a no. It's a no. I don't need to ask you what you think about it. I don't need to ask you how you feel about it. And I don't need to explain to you why I said no. My no is a no. And that's how it is. It's just a no. Why? Because I want it to be a no. I don't have to do something to make you feel like, I don't make you, just to like I said, to make you happy, or to whatever. Whatever the situation is. How are you all today? I'm doing fine, Crooked Peach. Now I am. I try to be nice to everyone. Right. No means no. Good morning, Meredith. You are a woman of your word. Very old school and awesome. Thank you. I try to be. My father, I'm telling you, I grew up in a household where it was integrity, integrity, integrity. And my father used to say, it's do not lie. Like it's nothing worse. And I know it's something worse. A sin is a sin, but he would say it's nothing worse if you lie to me. It's nothing worse. I understand what he was saying because I'm a mom now, so I understand. If you lie, that's just going to make you just say lie, tell lie after lie after lie. And then how can I trust you now if you're a liar? I can't trust anything you're saying. If you lie to me one time, that means you're a liar. You lied to me that one time. Now I can't even trust what you say. I'm the type of person, I'd much rather you tell me your truth, even if it's a hard truth. I don't want to be around you because you get on my nerves. Okay, that's your choice. I can deal with that. Or I don't like you. All right, you don't have to like me. I'm fine with those things. But I wouldn't want you to say, oh man, that Andrea, she's so awesome. And then you get with other people and you like, I cannot stand her. She thinks this, she thinks that. I can't stand the ground she walks on. Whatever it is you say. when I'm not around or whoever is not around, I would much rather have somebody tell me to my face, I just can't stand you. And I'm like, all right, good. Now we see eye to eye. Now I know how to deal with you. Now I know, when you coming around, I know what to expect. But if you're like a snake in the grass, that's what we call it, a snake in the grass, a slithering snake. I don't know which direction you might be coming from. I know I'm watching you. Like we used to say, I am watching you. I am watching you. I'm watching you, and I know that my spirit is going to tell me something about you, and I know to pull off. I know, hey, don't be in that person's company, and I won't. I'm real quick to move around, real quick to move around. If I feel anything weird or anything that if you're projecting something and I'm like, I'm not in agreement with that. Oh, I'll roll out. I'll roll out. I'm still so excited. I can't believe it. I know. I can believe it. I can believe you deserve it. You work hard, you get it. Eventually. Eventually. I try to be nice to everyone too, but sometimes people take meekness for weakness. Yes, they take meekness for weakness, kindness for weakness. And I'm not even on here trying to tell you all not to be kind to people, because I do believe in being kind and loving kindness. It says in the Bible, with loving kindness have I drawn men. But it's also a line. There are boundaries that have to be set when you deal with people, especially if you see that they're a repeat offender. And what I mean by that is if it's somebody who, like I said, is starting to take you for granted, and they think they can do and say, talk to you any kind of way and treat you any kind of way, and that you still gonna be like, yes, 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 that person need a good no, no, no. And you need to just tell them, no, that's not how it's happening. No, you're not going to use me anymore. No, I'm not going to be in your company. In fact, no, we're not going to even be friends, because this is not how a friend acts. This is not how a friend behaves. I'm putting you in a different category right now. And I'm not. That might be extreme for some people, but I'm just saying, if you're in that situation, you just might need to, handle your business. Awesome. GM, congratulations, Peach. Hey, Riaz, how you doing? Hey, Cricket. People pleasing for me stems from no self-confidence. Okay. All right, I get that one. Yeah, so that's one, self-confidence. If you have lack of self-confidence, if you want to people please, maybe you say yes because you want people to like you, right? And I'm not saying you specifically, Peach, I'm just thinking about this. Maybe you say yes because you want people to like you more, or maybe you say yes because you don't have the confidence to, say no, or you're not equipped with the tools that you need to say no. Maybe you want to say no, but you just don't know how to say no to that person. So that could be it too. Cricket Peach, speaking of Ria's, hey, Jamie, where my bestie? Cricket Peach, I'm doing good. VOM, I'm doing good. Okay, looks like everybody's speaking. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Ria's. Jamie, sound like your BS meter was going off. Yep. Yes. That's a good way to put it, Peach. It was going off and it was strong. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. You are not going to get me. Not this time. Look, I can be nice. I think I'm a nice person. I'm a person, like I said, I believe in truth, right? I believe in integrity. If I see that you don't have those things and that you're just trying to say what you got to say to get things done, and that you want to be manipulative, and you just want me to say yes to, you want to say yes and have me support you all the time, but you don't want to show any love in this direction, I don't have to deal with that. That's what, that's why I have the ability to make choices. I can choose not to be used and abused by somebody, right? And my mom's in here now. When we grew up, they told us, treat others the way you want to be treated. And like I said, I think I might have taken that real literally, because I was like, okay, treat others the way you want to be treated. So for me, it was treat others the way I wanted to be treated. So I did do that. I treated people the way I wanted to be treated. And then I'm telling you, I know better now, but I would do that, especially in middle school and high school. And I'm like, I'm treating this person so nice, but then they not being the nicest person to me. They not being the nicest person to me. And not because they were doing it in my face all the time. Most of the time, there were things done behind my back. Like, I didn't even know until I heard somebody else come to me and say, hey, this person said that. And I'm like, really? Okay. Done deal. You don't say no more. What they say less. Say less. I don't even need anything else. I got it loud and clear. And then I would just watch that person. I would keep my eyes, like observe them and watch their movements, see how they treated other people. And I'd be like, okay, I know if this person trying to talk about somebody else to that person, I know they're probably talking about me to other people. So yeah, I was very watchful and listened, and I found out everything I needed to know about it. 20th, like, hey Jace, how you doing this morning? Thank you for coming in. I don't have to explain it to you, that part. Yet you do not have to explain it. For those of you who said you know what, that you're the people pleaser, stop it. Stop it. Don't be a people pleaser anymore. You make the decision. You decide. You decide who you want to give your yes to and your no. Now, if you want to give your yes to that person, that's quite all right with me. I don't have anything to say. But I'm saying if you really want to give that person a no, and not even just a no in that situation, give them a no. Don't apologize for your no, and don't explain why you gave a no. I gave my no, and that's that. Did you explain to me why you keep on harassing me about giving a yes? No. You don't need an explanation, and neither do I. Keep it moving. That's all I got to say about that. VOM is still in the building. Jason saying hey to everybody. How was I not subbed? I am now. You may have been, and then because YouTube be doing some stuff. Sometimes you are subbed. I know because I've experienced it when I'm like, I know I am a subscriber to this channel, and then I go and comment on that stuff, and I'm like, subscribe? I'm already subscribed. Then I'll go look at their homepage. I'm like, I'm not subscribed. I was the last time I checked, so I'm not even upset, Chase. I'm just glad you hit it again. Thank you very much. So I'm just saying it happens. It happens. Cricket Peach, I believe that you put good energy and kindness out, and that comes back to you. If you put an angry energy out, I'm trying to be gentle because I don't want my phone to fall. Angry energy out, that's what comes to you. Yeah, it comes back. Hey, awesome Alvin, how are you this morning? Good morning. I don't know, is it afternoon yet? Oh no, it's still morning. It's 11:17. 11:17. Is that right? Oh, it is. Okay, I had so many issues this morning. I guess it's past the time I normally would think it is. Jay said hello. Everybody's saying hello. Good morning. You're not wrong. I hate disappointing people. I know you do, Peach. I know you do, but start doing it. It has to be done. Especially, like I said, especially if it's something that you have. And see, you said you're an empath, so that might have something else to do with it. Like you might just feel like, something, and you don't want to disappoint that person. But I'm telling you, sometimes it plays, it can be suffocating, and it can be a distraction to those things that you really are supposed to be doing. Like say, okay, with me, for example, in my small business, I'm like, okay, I know I need to do X, Y, and Z, and it's going to take a day for me to get all this stuff done, right? I'm supposed to be doing products. I'm supposed to be creating. I'm supposed to be doing whatever, right? So say somebody came and asked me, hey, let's go, I don't know, let's go out. Let's go out and do something. I rarely have that. I don't have a lot of people around me that do that. So they're like, hey, let's go do something such and such. And I'm like, man, I don't want to disappoint them because they sound like they really want to go and they really want me to go and they want me to have fun. However, I know that I have a deadline to meet today. I know I need to get this thing done. I know I need to do it. So I know it's going to be in my best interest to say no. Maybe I can catch up with you next time, right? But instead of me saying no, knowing that I got all these other things I got to do, or knowing that I just don't want to do anything. What if you just want to sit on your couch and chill out and I don't know, eat some chips, eat some chips and drink a lemonade. What if you just want to do that and you don't feel like you don't feel like going with that person? So, you want to say no, but then instead of saying no, you don't want to disappoint them. So you're like, yeah, I'll go, sure. And you might say it with a smile on your face. Yeah, I'll go, sure, I'll go with you. Well, now you got to pay the price, don't you? Because you didn't do what you were supposed to be doing. What you were supposed to be doing was meeting that deadline that you know you had to meet. And that might be something you don't really want to do, but you're just doing it. So that's something you had to do, is meet that deadline. But instead of you staying at home, working on that small business idea, or writing that chapter in that book, or creating your YouTube video that you were supposed to do 2 weeks ago, you said yes and went out with this person. And now when you come back, you're like, I don't have any time to do anything that I was supposed to do. When you already knew that you shouldn't have been going out with that person. What you should have been doing was sitting here doing your working on your business or reading your Bible scriptures or talking to Jesus or praying, whatever it is. But instead, you chose to do the other thing. Now you're like, man, I should have just stayed at home. I shouldn't have. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you got to set boundaries. And there's nothing wrong with boundaries. It's nothing wrong with saying no. It's nothing wrong with saying, I'll catch you later. You don't have to be a part of everything. You can just pick and choose. Hey, yeah, I could do that today. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have time today. I'll do that. Or, yeah, sure, I'd like to go out with you. I haven't hung out with you in a while. So, yeah, I can do that. So, yeah, I know. The whole disappoint people thing is a conversation that we can have. And I'm definitely going to tell you all what I had written down yesterday. Because I typed it in my phone like a couple years ago and read it. I'm like, man, it applies today. I'm still here. My phone had me on another chat. I'm back. Well, thank you for coming back, VOM. That's me. I believe in truth. Man, tell me the truth. Even if you think it's going to hurt my feelings, just tell me the truth because I know how to deal with that. I know how to deal with the truth. I know how to deal with the truth. And it might be your truth that you're telling me. Now I can distinguish, okay, well, that's what they think. Doesn't mean it's true, right? For example, if somebody says, you're never going to be anything. Well, that's their opinion, right? That's their opinion of me. That's not a truth because the truth is what God said about me, right? The truth is what God says about me. It's not what that person says about me because that person may have been in their feelings. They might feel a certain way about me. I don't know it. They may just be upset that day. So they may just tell me, you suck. And they really didn't mean it. They're just having a terrible day. And they may have meant it. It can go either way. They may not have meant it or they may have meant it. And that might be their way of telling you that they think you suck, but they're just still trying to ride your coattail for some reason, right? That may be their way of trying to really tell you that, but then they try to camouflage and be like, oh no, I was just playing. I didn't really mean that. But most of the time when a person says something like that, they really mean it. Believe people when they tell you who they are. I've heard that before. Believe people when they tell you and when they show you who they are. Yeah. VOM, I am really nice. I'm a really nice person. I'm incredibly kind, but good grief. You do not want to. Yes. That's how it goes a lot of times too. Those nice people, you got to watch them. Gotta watch them. And I think it's because they're so nice all the time. And then if they finally come out of the bag, people are like, ooh, what just happened? Well, you just provoked them. You just poked the bear. You just did it. Like that person was being nice and kind to you that whole time. Now that they react and they respond in a way that you're not used to, in a way that you don't like, now you're like, oh man, they really came out the bag. No, they didn't. They probably were holding on to that for years to come. And now they finally said something to you. And now you in your feelings and like, oh man, they really just told me off. Well, guess what? That probably should have happened like a long time ago. They were just being nice and kind to you and holding back and not saying things. But when they finally do, now it looks like, it's a fire in the city. Now it looks like it's a fire in the city because they just told you something you didn't want to hear. Hey, hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Let me see what the people pleaser poll looks like now. Yep, 67% people say yes. 33% of the people are saying no out of 18 votes. Let's see. I'm going to read this to you all. It says, let me see. Let me see if I can go to it. Oh, man, I just messed it up. Okay, this is what I saw earlier. People-pleasing behaviors confused for being nice. And I'm just reading. This is not mine. This is something I saw online. They had a couple of different reasons why people can confuse the people-pleasing behaviors with being nice. So it says putting other people's needs first. Okay, if you can relate to that, that's their first thing. It says putting other people's needs first, not showing your true feelings to avoid conflict. How many of you have ever dealt with that? Like instead of you really telling a person how you feel, you're people pleasing. You might say you're just being nice, but you're people pleasing that person because you don't want to avoid conflict. If you say no, and then they're like, well, why not? Maybe they don't mind having a conflict. Maybe they don't mind. They welcome it. So now they're grilling you on why you said no. And you're just like, now you cave in because you didn't want to hurt their feelings, and you didn't want the conversation to go to that level. So now you're like, you know what, forget it, I'll just go. No, don't cave. Let your no be a no. You said no, stick to it. So not showing your true feelings to avoid conflict. Don't do that. If your true feeling is that you really don't want to be a part of it, tell them. Be honest. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I know you want me to come. I know you want me to participate, but I don't feel like doing that today. Okay, so another one was always agreeing with people and doing what they want. Do you feel like you always agree with people and that you always do what they want? That's it. That's something you got to think about. Allowing people who haven't changed back into your life. Ooh, wee. I'll repeat these tomorrow too. You may allow people who have not changed to come back into your life. Now you're inviting the same issues and the same problems that you probably had before. The reason why they're not in your life. Now you just welcome them back in and say, hey, come on back, come on back. Now I think it's nothing wrong with welcoming somebody back. You know, if you've forgiven them and now you hold a certain standard and you have your boundaries in place and you're like, and you already know, hey, the things I used to take, I'm not going to take from you anymore. So now if something should happen, you know how to hold your ground, right? You know how to hold your ground. You don't worry about that person manipulating you and walking all over you, because now you have certain standards and you have things that you're not going to accept like you used to. No, I'm not going to do that. That's the old me. This the new me. Welcome. So allowing, okay, not asserting your boundaries due to fear of rejection. Okay, that's another. Offering to do things even when you don't want to. We talked about that one, right? Offering to do things when you don't want to do them. So those are some of the reasons why people might get confused with your people pleasing efforts and your being nice. So I say you have to be the person to make that determination. Like I can sit here all day and talk about it and say, hey, don't people please. And when I'm saying don't people please, I'm not saying you can't be nice to people still. I'm not saying you can't be kind. And I'm not saying you can't go on those events and do those things that you want to do with that person. But if it's something you do not want to do, something you do not want to be a part of, or something that is not in alignment with your beliefs, like me, I'm not going to, if somebody says, hey, let's go to a convention where, people are there and they're atheists. Now, I'm not going to be a part of that convention. I'm not an atheist. I'm somebody that believes in Jesus. So why in the world am I at an atheist convention unless I'm trying to find out more information about why atheists don't love Jesus? Still, I'm not going to be surrounded in that, because now I put myself in a situation. So I had to make a decision. I'm not going. And I don't have any friends that I know of. I'm just trying to give you all some examples. If it's a conference, like a male bashing conference or something like that, where women are like, oh, I can't stand men, I hate them, they all suck, they're the worst, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go to something like that, because that's not true in my life. I have good men in my life. So I'm not going to be a part of that. In fact, I'm going to be very uncomfortable if I am around others that are saying that. So it would not make sense for me to okay that, or be in a situation where, I would probably stand out, because I'll be there like, okay, I don't think that. I don't think that. So I wouldn't put myself in this situation. I would just say that's a no. Do y'all understand where I'm going with that? I don't know. Hopefully we are. So tomorrow, Crooked Peach, everybody. Oh, so tomorrow is Friday, and we're going to freestyle it. As usual, we're going to freestyle a little bit, but I do want to read. If I don't do anything else, I probably, since we talked about people pleasing today, I'll just read to you all what I had, because it's also in addition to this people pleasing conversation we had today. Let me ask you a question. Let me do it in a poll though. Let me do a poll, and then let me end this one. Okay, so the end of the poll says 67% said yes, they're people pleaser. 33% people said no. I'm going to end it and ask another question. How can I ask that? All right, let's see. Would you like to change people pleasing ways? This is the best way I can type it in. Okay, there it is. There's the poll, you all. My eyes are itchy. I can't even see you all. What happened to the chat? Well, that's weird. Chat filter. Oh, there we are. I was missing a lot of messages. It said type top messages. That's weird. Okay. Uh-oh. That's my daughter. School called me to tell me she. Oh man, I didn't see all this. That is crazy. Let me go back up. You all. Apparently, my chat was set to top messages only, so I couldn't even see all these messages you all were putting in here, and they're all great. Thank you for engaging over here. Oh man, let me go down. David is in here. Frugal Mama. I missed all these. Let's talk today. Brick. Oh man, Brick, empath and autistic. I'm so sorry, you all. I didn't even realize that I was missing all these messages. Oh, can we get more questions? Man, I don't even know where to start. Let me just go through these. The ones that I see that are highs, I'll skip. And then the ones that look like something that you all want me to address, I'll say that. I still treat people like I want to be treated, but once I see or feel that vibe, I'm out. Yep, that's me too, VOM. I still treat people with loving kindness because that's what I do. You know, I'm that person anyway, but if I feel something, I'm out. You ain't even got to ask me twice, not even once. Sometimes when I am nice to people, they take advantage of me. Can we please get more questions from Hey? Yes. Where's my bestie? When people question you or no, they think it's a negative. They think it's a negotiation. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad I came back to these. You all are over here saying some good stuff. When people question your no, they think it's a negotiation. Nope. Yeah, no is a no. And I'm like you, Peach. I'll be like, nope, no. How many times? My father used to say, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? He used to say, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I should pull this up on my computer so I can catch up with your comments. Maybe that'll help better so that way I can look at it. Yeah, I say, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Because you must not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth if you are asking me the same question over and over again, and I said no. I can pinpoint a true person. I'm a January Aquarius woman, then lean on God who allows me to see clearly when I don't know. Yep, you got to lean on God because He's going to tell you. He's going to let you know. You're right, Peach. Everyone is not for you, just what they can get. Yeah, everybody, see, that is so true, VOM. Everybody is not for you. That's the sad part. Like, just because they say it, they may give lip service. I've heard somebody in my family say, yeah, somebody has lip service. Like, that just means they move in their mouth. They don't really mean that. They don't mean what they say. They're just talking to hear themselves talk or talking to, you know, have you feel whatever way they want you to feel about what they said. So they may just say something to get that, the reaction out of you that they desire. So yeah, they don't mean it genuinely. They're not being a genuine person. They're just telling you what they think you want to hear. Cricket Peach, empath, and autistic. Let's talk today. All right, Bricks. I see. Hey, Bricks, if you're still here, I don't even know if you are or not. I might have. Oh, I can look and see on this one. And if you are, let's see if you check out the survey so I can see. Let's see. No Bricks. I don't even see Bricks in here anymore. That's too bad. Let's talk today. Bricks. Let's see. Hi, wellness. Frugal Mama. Good morning, Frugal, my sister. Told you I started working on my boundaries, and now that no is not a problem for me, I'm not nearly as popular. That's how it works, and you're not going to be popular. Hey, David Corey. Hey, Geeky, stop in and thumbs up because your channel's the bomb. Oh, thank you, David. If you're still here, I hope you can hear me. If not, I have to tell you next time I see you. So, yeah, that unfortunately, Peach, that is how it works. You give somebody a no, they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't want to, now they don't want to be your friend anymore because you didn't told them no. And you know what? That's all right. You don't have to be my friend, because if I told you no and that hurt your feelings and made you not want to be my friend just because I told you one no, that means we were not solid in the first place. We weren't even solid. Frugal still here. Peach. People tell you who they are. You need to listen. Yes. When somebody shows you who they are, why are you questioning it? When somebody tells you and you got it and you like, okay, I heard that loud and clear. When somebody tells you that, you need to listen. You don't even side. I don't even need the side chatter. I don't want the side conversation. I already see you. I already see. I see what you're about. I've lost plenty of people that I thought were on my side or my friend because of that, because I truly saw who they were. And I was like, no, no, not this one. You're not going to get me. You're not going to get me. And I've even had people, weirdly, after they've done something and we went our separate ways, they would contact me years later, not to apologize, not to, you know, not to see if I've forgiven them, because I did. I was like, I forgive and I move on. But they didn't contact me to see that. They contact me now to be like, hey, where you been at? I haven't seen you in a while. What? What do you mean? What are we talking about here? I don't understand what you just said. Now, for me, I don't understand that. How is it that you do something destructive and you do something that causes me to respond or cause me to roll out on you, and you knew, but now you're like, hey, what happened to us? You know what happened. We don't even need to revisit that. Why am I wasting my time? I say that a lot, Andrea. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth here? Just say no and watch the trash take itself out. Yep, I'm here working out, lurking. Hey, Eric LaPointe, how you doing? Thank you for coming in and working out. I'm not sure. I'm going to take you off mine because you working out. I think it must have been set from the last time. But you don't have to moderate anything. You go ahead and work and lurk, Eric. Thank you for coming in. Hey, I see you. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm using two devices so that I can try to keep up on the laptop and I can go to the other things that you were saying ahead of time because I missed out on it. Is Lula coming today? I don't know. Right? Should be. I saw Lula not too long ago. Okay, I'm well frugal, mama. Blah blah blah. You look beautiful. I like complimenting people. I see that, Chris. You sure do, because you come in and give all the compliments. Hola. Okay. Yeah, I don't need my. No, you don't, because if you over there doing the burpees that you were doing the other day, it's nowhere in the world you're gonna be able to moderate anything, Eric. Have you all seen Eric doing those burpees? Eric, I'm telling you, the one you did the other night when I was on live, I was just thinking if I tried to do more than one of those, I would probably fall flat on my face, because you were doing some like pushing yourself in it and we're doing a burp. No, it was not a burpee. It was some type of push-up. What kind of push-up was that, Eric? You were doing a push-up, but you were kind of like pushing yourself up into the air, jumping and crossing your hands, your arms. And I don't know, it was some type of, y'all don't ask me because I've never done one of those. I'm just telling y'all that's what he was doing. And type GGJ in if you have not had the chance to do that yet. Hey, GGJ. Hey. Okay. Let me go back to these questions. Yay, can't wait to say hi. Chris is here. Yeah, Chris is here. Yes, setting boundaries. Good morning. Hey, Gamma. Hey, how you doing, Gamma? See, I missed it. I didn't even know Gamma was in here. They just didn't even put her comment up. I guess they didn't consider it a top comment. Gamma, if you're in here. Peach, you're so nice. I'm Chris. You're as nice as Nightbot. I know, if the whole world would be kind, wouldn't it be a lovely place? But that's just not how it is. Like, honestly, we just know that there's evil in the world. Not everybody's going to be kind. Not everybody's going to say nice things to you. Not everybody's going to, do what's right. Not everybody's going to be honest. That's just the reality. Sometimes you have to be on a cordial level. Yep, you do. You sure do. I know I didn't see your name. You're inspiring. Thank you. Are you a people pleaser? Okay, that's great. Live, liked and shared. Thank you, BOM. I appreciate it. Hey, got all the stuff right there. I'm too nice sometimes. I get in trouble. I say that a lot, Andre. Do you understand? Okay, I think I'm catching up now. Working and lurking. Eric. Hey, Peach. Hola. Hey, GGJ. Hey. Okay, they are psycho. Oh, Oh, cycle style burpees. Okay, that's what you said. Well, I can see why. Those those burpees were intense. And I was just thinking, can I do one? I might try to do one. And if I fall on my face, Eric, it's gonna be your fault because I shouldn't have been doing them in the first place. Not your fault. I don't know. I don't know. Like I have some difficulty doing push-ups, like the regular ones sometimes. So if I try to do a psycho style burpee, I saw your feet come off the ground, your arms come off the ground, and then you cross some hands and arms and things of that nature. You're not gonna have me fall on my face flat. Psycho burpees. I know, and I could see whoever named them psycho burpees. I could see why they named them that because those burpees were the real deal. I was like, if people are out there doing that kind of burpee, your body's gonna be in tip top shape. That's what you're trying to do. Yeah, psycho burpees. That's what they're called. Let's see. Would you like to change your people pleasing ways? All right. 67% of you said yes. 33% of you said no. Some people want to stay like that. Okay. So then, if you do want, oh, I pressed end. I didn't mean to press end, you all. I guess it was time to end that one as I pressed it. All right. So, um, oh man, I'm trying to. Okay, Eric said, so we had 9 votes. I did not mean to press the people pleasing survey, but I did, so it's over. Sorry. We got 66% said yes, they want to change it. No, 33%. Eric said, I just started doing burpees June 8th. It's new to me. My buddies are incredible. Oh, you all do the burpees together? Like, do you all like say we're gonna do the cycle burpees? Because I thought you were doing like different groups of things, burpees, and I know you were doing something else. Well, you go ahead, you keep it up. I guess it's good. So, are you a type of person who likes to work out with other people? Do you like to work out with others, or do you just like to do solo, like solo dolo? Which one works for you, Eric? Because you said you know your buddies are incredible, so you must like to kind of make it a group effort. That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, yeah, you are with the people pleasing. I say try to do less of it, because not in every situation do you need to say yes. And if you're a person that's on the opposite end, you just say no to everything. Like you might need to change that too. You can mix it up a little bit. You don't have to say no to everything, but I don't know. I leave that up to you. I just thought it was something I should bring up because I thought it was an interesting topic. I thought it was an interesting topic. All right. Is there anything else that you all may want to discuss today? How's your day going? Do you have plans to do anything special or anything you want us to know about? Do you have a live coming up? Do you have a video premiering or a video that you're going to share later? Let us know in the comment section so I can make sure that I make a point of that. And there will be a 10 o'clock live tomorrow. I am going to work on the sound and see what's happening with that. So if you all see me pop up again, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be trying to work on the sound to see what's happening because not most importantly, but it's important to me that when you all come in and give me some of your time, a lot of your time, we've been seeing lately 5 hours here, 2 hours there, 3 hours there. When you all give me your time, even if it's just an hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, I want it to be a good experience for you. I don't want you to come in and be like, okay, I can't see you, can't hear you. Nobody wants to be a part of that. And that would make you want to leave alive if you can't hear somebody or if the sound is distorted or, if you can't see them. So I want to try to continue to work on that so that you all have a great experience. So I'll be working on that tonight. Peach, you said I had to jump off. I'll see you soon, Donna. All right, have a great day, Peach. Thank you for coming in and supporting. I'll come back. I'm coming back. By the way, can we please get more questions? I have been asking for a while. Okay, we can do questions tomorrow. Tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. So we'll ask questions tomorrow. Hi, you come back in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll do questions tomorrow. I'll just read what I wanted to read to you all. It's really short. And then we can do questions. We just let it pop off. It's going to be your day tomorrow. Fridays, I like to dedicate that to you all, to the family members. What do you want to do? What do you want to talk about? So we can do questions tomorrow. That's usually what we do on Friday. Anyway, bye, Peach. Okay, bye. All right, so thank you all again. If you have not hit the like button, please hit that like button. I appreciate that. If you haven't shared this out and you want to do that, go ahead and share it out with somebody else. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, I would love to have you become a member of the Geeky Girls Journal family. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come back in and engage, because I'd like to hear what you have to say. I'm interested. And by the way, if you ask me to do something and I don't want to do it, it's going to be a no. I'm telling you right now. So, anyway, if you are a people pleaser and that is something you would like to change, just change it. Take little small steps. Maybe start by giving somebody a no today. If they say something that you do not want to do, practice that no. And I'm telling you, the more you say it, the easier it'll become. Don't say no just to be mean and nasty, but say no because it's truly not something you want to participate in, or it's truly not something you want to give your time to. That's quite all right. But if you want to give it a yes, go ahead. Just don't say yes and you really don't want to do it. That's all I'm saying. All right. Well, girl did. Hey, 100%. Thank you. We can agree on that. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Have a good day. See you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Questions. If you have some questions and you want to drop them in the chat tomorrow, you can do that also. Because if I see some good questions, I will repeat it so that everybody else can hear it. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your time with me. I really appreciate it. All right, see you all later. Goodbye. Goodbye for now until we meet again.